What's going on, guys? JK Turtles here, and today I will be going over the Paradox Daily Heroic mission and the secret ending that it has. So the way to do the secret ending is you have to find three memory ghosts, and after that you'll be able to go into the area that people were glitching into, which gave you the cult ghost shell. I was not the first one to find this. Dado found the first two memory fragments, and then I believe one of his followers was the third person to find the last fragment. But I'm just making this video so I can show you all three of the fragments and what happens when you finish the quest with the alternate ending. So, let's just get right into this, I guess. A couple things to note as we're running to the first ghost. You cannot wipe, because if you wipe, or if all of your fire team dies in a darkness zone and you have to restart, then it will completely reset your progress, and you might as well orbit, because you'll have to go back and get all the ghosts again, and it might not be possible depending on where you are. So yeah, the first ghost is going to be in the secret passageway that you can use to get to the complexes. A lot of people speculated that there might have been like a hidden chest here, but nothing ended up being here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump to this little passageway and hug the right, and right here in this little room is going to be the memory, and I'll let this play out.
When did they believe this would happen? Can the calculations of minds the size of planets be wrong?
Alright, so that was the end of the dialogue. The next one is going to be right after you take out all the taken that are at the conflux part of the Vault of Glass. For those of you that haven't done the Vault of Glass raid and don't know where the hidden chest is, you're going to want to go where I just jumped up and drop down here, and it's going to be like a different maze to get to the Gorgon chest, to get to the Gorgon chest, and the Gorgon's lava. This area, it's kind of confusing, so just follow exactly where I go. The first couple times that we did this, we couldn't find it because we kept passing it. But if you happen to jump too far down, don't worry, it's not the end of the world, because you can still jump back up. There's a lot of ledges and stuff that allow you to do so. So right here I get pretty lost. Sorry, I'm talking over the dialogue. But the important dialogue is the ghost dialogue, so I'll be quiet when that plays out. But I get lost over here, and I have to like rely on my friend Static Elite or Jacob to find the ghosts, because yeah, I guess I forgot where it was, and it is right over here. So I hope you guys are able to follow where I went, even though I got a little bit lost. This is going to take a little bit because our other fire team member, Fallen Shadow, fell to his death. So I wanted to wait just in case, like, if I collected the memory and it didn't work since one of our fire team was dead. So I just waited, and I think I'm gonna pick it up in a second or two.
I had a friend back at the tower. She used to say, "Praetith, there's always room in the mind for hope. It's the crack that lets the light in." The Vex have no hope, no imagination, no drive, no fear. All they have is the pattern. Everything must fit. If it can be made to fit, good. If it can't, it gets cut away.
Alright, that was a really long dialogue, I didn't realize. So, the next one is going to be right after. You're going to have to kill the, I guess, the Taken Templar. That's kind of what it looks like. It's just basically a giant Taken Hydra. Yeah, I keep forgetting what they're called. But after you kill it, you're going to want to proceed as if you're going through the actual Vault of Glass raid. And as you go through, the jumping puzzle will not be spawning. So you're going to have to kind of go around, because there's a cave on the top left before the jumping puzzle. So right here, the platforms aren't spawning, but what you're gonna want to do is you want to go left. I don't know why I'm going that way. All right, left. There we go. And I almost failed. So right up here, in this cave. And then when you're at the end of the cave, you're just gonna drop straight down, and you will die from this height. So you're gonna wanna like cushion your fall with your jump, whichever jump you have. And it's gonna be right in this cave that I failed to get into like multiple times. Yep. There we go. Okay. So this is where the third memory fragment is, and I will be quiet.
They think this is the end of them. A path with no escape. And yet, here they are. There they were, and there they will be, and there they will have been. For them, there is no paradox. There is only the pattern. And the pattern needs the Vex to see it to completion. And so the Vex must be for the mind of the Vex. Is that faith?
Alright, so that was another really long dialogue. As you can see though, we were freaking out because the platform started spawning, and also that portal that everybody that has done the VOG raid and we're looking for like hidden chests and whatnot knows that like we all tried to get to this portal, and we did succeed in getting to this portal, and nothing was ever here, and now there's finally something here. So yeah, something to note about this part really quickly before we jump in is that the puzzle is actually the platforms disappear and reappear really quickly, so you have to do the jumping puzzle as quickly as possible. Alright, so this is the ending part. It's called Praet's Vision, as you can see right there in the top left. I'm gonna skip ahead. I'll be posting the full gameplay of this on my channel from start to finish. But what ends up happening is this Taken Zealot spawns, and he's an Ultra, so it's basically like a strict boss, kind of like the Blacksmith, when you had to fight the Taken, what was it, Drivix or something like that. So it's basically the same concept. You have to kill it, but there's no time limit, so take your time. There's a lot of ads that spawn, and they spawn infinitely until the boss dies. So yeah, definitely. And also the boss teleports from platform to platform, so that's pretty irritating.
They won't even thank you.
The reason why I got an exotic drop is because I popped a 3 of coins, not because of not because of the special mission or anything. So yeah. And after you kill him, you'll be able to go in the doorway. And in this doorway is the chest. Now, everybody probably knows what you get from this chest. It's the Cult Ghost Shell and a random legendary engram.
This is...
In my case, I got boot engrams, or a boot engram. And what you do with the shell is you go back to the tower and you give it to future war cults. So after this, everybody's pretty much seen what's happened. But I'll play it anyway. It's kind of disappointing because I guess I thought there was going to be more, and it really does seem like there is more, but as you'll see, literally nothing happens when you turn this ghost shell in. And you're also going to notice that I wasn't dedicated to Future War Cult, and my Future War Cult rank on this character is absolutely 0. But we did have our other Fireteam member, Static Elite. We did have him accept the Future War Cult faction before he turned into Ghost Shell, and we did have him get his faction up to rank 3, and nothing happened. So maybe if someone has their faction at a higher level, maybe something bigger will happen, but as far as I know, you get the 5 motes of light you just saw pop up on my screen, and that's it. So if anyone finds out anything, please post it in the comments. That is it for this video. The rest of this gameplay will be on my channel, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.